Oh. You jammed on me last time. It's no good. What up, what up, what up, what up? I appreciate everybody tapping in. I'm watching y'all on TV, so I'm not actually looking at the camera. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Hello? I'm watching y'all on TV, so I'm not actually looking at the camera. I appreciate everybody tapping in. All right, bye. Let's mute this. I'll be up there either. Sorry, y'all. Y'all about to catch me all out of contacts. Meaning I'm getting ready to chop down these transfers right here. I'm about to do this job for Barada, and it's been a minute since I've been on YouTube Live. Your boy has been over there at TikTok, killing it until I got on live yesterday and got banned. So I guess that forced me back over here, but I will be going live. Where are you guys watching from? And if it's my crew, I appreciate y'all tapping in. Y'all already know what's about to happen. Your boy's getting ready to grit. Normally I'm in here printing DTF prints, but I'm gonna wait till later on or it's after I get off the camera and probably do that. But ask questions because I can see it now. I don't need a camera person. All right, Alexis? I don't need you. It's like, no, I still need you, girl. Come on back. I need you to shoot videos for me. I'm playing. I swear I'm playing. T-Town, what up with you? Appreciate you tapping in, brother. Thank you. Right now I'm getting ready to press up some shirts and some aprons. Well, not the aprons, but definitely the shirts. For Barada, Italian Kitchen, I like to go and source jobs by any means necessary. Need to get a cover for that press, so don't do that. I actually do have, man, if I told you, I got 4 actual top and bottom platens. One got some vinyl burnt on it. Another one I got glycol on it somehow, and I can't get it off. I tried to use the Google. Man, it's too much. T-Town, I got it. I'm gonna get it. Copa America, thank you for tapping in. Michaela, what up? Where y'all been at? Where I been at? I told y'all where I've been at. I've been over at TikTok, but let me get back to it. Aloha. And Will just came over here from Hawaii. He came to the shop. I showed him how the prints were being printed. We chopped it up. He gave me some cool hats. So aloha to Will. That's Aloha Screen Doors over there in Hawaii. Thank you for tapping in. Just getting caught up. Only 30 hats left, and I'll be caught up maybe. Man, that's how it seems to be. So I got this shirt job to do right now. I mean, I got prints to print. There is work to be done. But I want to try to have a light day tomorrow. Try to get paid. Maybe go do something with the wife. It is the weekend. And usually every Saturday, Sunday, Friday night, your boy is in here gritting. For real. So I'm about to chop those up. I'm going to take a look at these shirts real quick. So I'm not ignoring people. I'm just making sure I got what I need. Where you guys watching from? Thank you, T-Town, for commenting and always tapping in. Michaela, thank you for always tapping in. Appreciate you. Copa America, if this is your first time, please browse the channel. I make all types of content. Pretty much break down what it is that I do and try to answer the questions to the best of my capabilities. Just Gifted, how are you doing today? Greatly appreciate you tapping in. Hopefully my sound, my audio is okay. I did bring some headphones and microphones and the whole professional. Y'all see that camera bag back there? Hold on, hold on. That bag right there is a camera bag. I don't want to deal with it. Not right now. Let me count these shirts up real quick. Anybody getting ready for the Impression Expo or going to any printed Uniteds that's coming up? I actually seen there's going to be 2 in the month of October. I'm not going to go to either. I will be in Los Angeles shortly here soon. So I will let you guys know about that. Hold on, I'm just making sure I got what I need. She give me a small. Why'd you give me a small, girl? Social media is too, it's too guarded, y'all. I'm just going off topic real quick before I start talking about this. Like, it's so many rules what you can and cannot do, which makes no sense. Let me set this on. And for real, it's like you gotta jump through hoops and all types of extra stuff. Y'all, I'm setting up in the background. Just getting my area together. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I am on TikTok as Mike T's 223, I think. Or just look for this face. And KRISPY.PRINTZ on TikTok. Please follow. Here to support. How is Seek? Seek is doing well. I should have called him and told him to get on this daggone live. What kind of prints you doing? DTF or sub? So, I'm doing direct to film right now. But I do got a new sublimation printer. I got to get it tuned in. I got to get it dialed in and, you know, get back to the swing of actually doing some sublimation. So that was some exciting news. But I'm doing DTF prints tonight. And I did a spin on the actual Godfather reference. So I think it was Clementa and the Goodfellas, the restaurant where all the mobsters were sitting. Switched the logo out a little bit. Right there, Barada, weed a gun, take the cannoli, a little something slight. Also on here is the picture from with the dog and the guy in the boat from the beginning of the movie. If you watch Goodfellas, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't watched it, you probably like, I don't know what this guy's talking about. But just know this is all in reference to the Italian mafia, all right? And the actual owner, he's Italian. Full-blooded Italian. Frank, what up? Appreciate you. That was one. Here go another one. So these are for like the backs of the hoodies. And he has a name right here, y'all. Alright? You see the bam at the bottom and then these right here I'll probably put on the chest. I did make them that big by default and on purpose. That was my first time looking at the TV to answer the question. So it's like my eyes and my focus and all that. Don't be cracking on me. I don't think I like this full body up here. I look funny built. That's how I feel, y'all. I'm playing. I know I said it the other day, but I got the BN20 coming on Tuesday. That's what's up, man. So that's what I commented too on TikTok. Okay. That's what's up, man. I have seen a couple tutorials over there. It's an awesome machine. Let me know what you honestly think about it, man. I was debating a long time ago, once upon a time ago, getting one of those, but The print industry took me in another direction, so we didn't get to do that. Yes, leave the good and take the cannoli. Come on, it's classic saying. It's like, what was that? Casino, Goodfellas. There was one more. Goodfellas, Casino, something else. The Godfather, Lord have mercy. All of those are the classics where everybody won. What printer did you get for sublimation? We got another Eco Tank 15,000. I want to go bigger, but I really don't do a lot of sublimation. I did want to get into sublimation, however, you guys see what I'm in here doing constantly, all the time, which is direct to film. So, in light of that, we'll be growing this out, the DTF systems, all the way out, and then working on a couple of sublimation prints. But I got some news for the future, and I will let you guys know about everything that's going on. Somebody tag Seek. Call 12. Let me tell him to get on his daggone live. I'm gonna say, look, Seek, you a celebrity. Hold on. Let me see if I can call him. Let's see if we can get him to answer on live. Hold on. Hold on. That's crazy, y'all. I'm going through all my contacts to look for this man's name just to call him because somebody said, well, how is Seek doing? And I greatly appreciate you asking about my brother. Because he'd be like, how nobody asking? Man, stop playing. All right, T-Town. I have the 570 and never use it. I use my 7720. Yeah, the 7720, I ended up selling it. I had it for forever, but I got rid of it. Michaela, I got the 15500 Eco. Okay. Oh, number 16 or 16600. I mean, okay. I lost track with the numbers. The only reason I got that one is because it's just a refillable, and Shaq promoted it really well. You know, the whole actually adding stuff to it. See, man, you better answer. Come on.
Please leave your message for.
All right, he ain't answering. He probably gonna hit me up a little bit later. Who tried for what? You know when you get in your phone and then you see some other stuff that it's gonna, this daggone thing gonna throw me off track. But have not printed for a while. I think it dried out. Go try and just randomly print right now, Michaela. I know one time Seek let his sit for damn near a year, excuse my language, and he went to print and it worked just fine. I had the same thing as well. Just try. Not do a couple cleans. System alignment, you'll be back in there like swimwear. That's the one converted machine that actually worked once converting it. It's not the same with why did she send me white? I got all black. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna separate these shirts, then I'm gonna get back into conversing. I wanna make sure I got the right amount of shirts. I would hate to leave in the middle of a job. I wanna have it all here right now. I do not remember getting white. I know somebody probably like, well, you should have did all this when you got on live. Yo, I got on live because I get on live and show y'all what I be doing. Because I don't know what the print industry is doing anymore. I get on Instagram. I mean, it's a lot of motivational posts and whatnot, but it ain't a whole lot of, well, for me, my actual Instagram. Levi, thank you. Greatly appreciate you. I don't get a lot of, I gotta stop right there because Levi just tipped me in and asked a question, and that takes priority. I greatly appreciate it. Bro, you have to do it DTF light color for backup. What's that? Levi, you just completely lost me, brother. Re-ask that question. Bro, you have to do it DTF light color for backup. I don't know, I'm lost. I swear I'm lost right now. Maybe my brain racing, I don't know. Tell him I send my love. Just gifted, I will exactly do just that. I'm gonna get him on live and y'all gonna talk to him and see him and all of that. And if you guys are really family, like you say you is, go on over to his page. Send some hearts. Let him know that you're asking about him. He needs to know that. I would want to know that if someone was asking about me. Go to his page and actually, just leave a comment on a couple of YouTube videos. Head on over to his Facebook. We're talking about Seek Paris, the other half of the Squad Creative Podcast. My brother from another mother. The one that we've sat and did probably 4 years worth of interviews with. Talk to everybody in the industry. He about to get out here. Oh, they must have just... I see what happened. I was seeing some colors that wasn't supposed to be in my batch. And I do remember there was a conversation of some extra shirts, so they just threw them in. So my client will have some extra shirts for free. I'll try him here in a second, or he will call me back. And I'm going to tell him he going to have to speak to y'all. I'm going to like, the crowd want to hear your voice. See your face. Alright, so the job I'm doing, I was explaining to you guys, is for Barada. He actually wanted a couple of shirts for the crew to rock around, and he also ordered some aprons. If you guys know me, I upsell like a mug, everything. So, when he asked me to bring a shirt, I brought hat. I even brought a hat press to the store. I brought a heat press, not heat press, a handheld press. Some Teflon sheets, a couple of different things I brought to present to him. I'm not ignoring the comment section. I definitely will get back to the comment section. But I brought like a whole package when he was asking about shirts. The reason why I did this is because he had just recently purchased some shirts from somebody else here in this area. Well, when he purchased the shirts, they only gave him half of his shirts. We paid for the full order, which was ridiculous. So I'm not saying I'm gonna make up for the other person that slighted him, but I'm going to show him the better side of what this print industry could do for him, instead of just taking advantage of him like they just did. Because he paid in full. And I'm going to leave that there. I don't know. 9 times out of 10, especially for a smaller crafter or a person that's in a print shop or is trying to get customers like that, you kind of don't want to do stuff like that. If you were unable to finish the job, these are tips and my thoughts, solely my thoughts. If you weren't unable to finish the job, rule number 1, do not spend none of the money. I don't care if it's a deposit. I don't care if it was just $5. Don't spend none of the money until that customer gets their actual merchandise. The reason I'm going to say this, I didn't feel like I needed to ever say this, but the reason I'm going to say this is because people are taking that and actually spending that, and you shouldn't be doing that. That in the long run can hurt you. Now, for Frank, just being taken advantage of altogether, what I was saying to the person that actually played him, if you didn't have the wherewithal to get the extra shirts or the material or whatever it was that stopped you from completing that job, you should have just gave that man his money back. Because not only did you do him a disservice, yourself a disservice, you did everybody else out here in this industry a disservice by not completing that order and taking that man's money. And I build relationships with my clients. I don't know if you guys noticed this. I'm the type that you may place $1,000 shirt order with me. You may end up getting like 2 or 3 shirts free. You might get some extra stuff free. I might stop being halfway through next year with a new updated version of your logo and just drop it off to you guys. I'm sorry I keep looking up at the TV and not the phone. These are just tips if you guys are out there trying to get you, some clientele and repeat customers. I'm going over this because Frank is one of them guys that's going to keep spending. He's already got these shirts done. He's getting some aprons done. He already bought hats. And we were talking about a logo flip for Halloween, for Thanksgiving, and for Christmas. Now that one job just turned into what? 7 jobs. I mean, don't shoot your hand. Don't shoot your foot off, all right? Messing up. When I was doing AAU teams, it was the same thing, y'all. It was like, what can I do to make sure that this AAU team come back next year? Unfortunately, with AAU, they get the choice to pick, depending on who's running that team that year, which print shop to go. They don't get grandfathered in. You don't get like a where you're the #1 printer. I tried, y'all. I've tried several times. I'm gonna go over this manifest real quick. This little thing right here, it tells you what you ordered, how many you ordered, and what you should have got. By the looks of it, I got a few reds, but I didn't get all my reds. So maybe them whites was supposed to be red. It's a simple mix-up and a mistake. I ordered for this job, but somebody else threw in an order as well on top of my order. And I want to make sure that we didn't get our stuff mixed up. Okay. I'll press them up anyway. All right. Shirts is done. I got that figured out. That whole thing situated. Now we're gonna chop up our transfers. All right. While I'm still running my mouth. Let me check this word of mouth. Your customer will refer you. For real, for real. Real right. What's going on, man? They didn't kick me off TikTok. I got banned last night for an image. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. Had like 2,500 people on TikTok, y'all. That's why it's been hard to come back and just sit and chill. Not that I'm not talking about my immediate family, but y'all know where I'm coming from. When you have 2,500 people, you like, well, what am I doing? I got to be doing something people learning, or a lot of people coming through. I mean, I was getting some engagement. Then all of a sudden, they just shut my live off. I was lightweight sick. Like, dang. But real right, what's going on with you? Thank you for tapping in. Greatly, greatly appreciate you, sir. Right now, I'm getting ready to press up these shirts. I'm chopping up this DTF so I can get that done. So when I was at the last trade show, which was in Atlanta, Graphics Pro 2023, didn't get to do many this year. There was this machine that actually cut out these transfers. Y'all know how much they want for that machine to cut out these? Instead of me using my hand, shout out to the people that do have it. I think it was like $2,500. And you had to have a certain computer. On this computer was like this big old plate. So the transfers actually, they would go off of that roll to another roll feed and go like through this cutting system for like $2,500. Now the cutting table was $2,500. The actual computer itself was another chunk of change, and everything else that went with was another chunk of change. I'm like, I'm gonna use these right here. So if you recall watching any of my social medias, you might have seen the actual, Lord have mercy, I'm losing my word. You might have seen the actual apron that I did. I did one of these at the other shop. So these are the colors that I did get as far as shirts. There's green, which we call it Italian green. It's not Italian green. I forgot what the real name of it is, but he called it Italian green, so the customer's always right. Italian green in this case, white, and then the red. It's supposed to be like the colors of the Italian flag. But yeah, I don't think I've had that many folks on live ever. So I was geeked. How is the weather? What are you guys gritting to? Is it the weekend? Is it work? Is it play? Is it what we doing? Is we gritting today or is we ain't? That's what my granddaughter said to me one day. She was like, is we is or is we ain't? I was like, whoa, is we is. All right. She meant business too. London, I'm talking about you. Popo talking about you, London. Right, Beats, what's going on, man? It's been a minute, I know. Y'all can come for me. Your boy been over on TikTok. And I'll talk about that at another time. I think I'm done saying their name for today, because I can't get on their platform, really. In here, chopping it up, getting ready to press up these shirts real quick. Letting Bertha get up to heat. She done died on me about 52 times. I done replaced fuses and all other types of stuff on this heat press to keep it ticking. Y'all, I do need another heat press. I know y'all probably like, Mike, no you don't. I need another heat press, y'all. It's about time. My Amazon presses, I done gave them away. How's the new shop? Levi, I'm gonna come back to you. The new shop it's nice. It's I don't know if I did a store tour over there. Check my TikTok. I hate to refer you to TikTok. I just said I wasn't gonna say it no more. But I think that's the only place that has it. It's very busy. I am never there. I'm always here. I'm out of the way. This is either me and her back there working together and listening to music or going live or something, or pretty much that's it. I'll be in here. The store is actually doing swell though. It's doing great. We'll let them handle that. But it is nice. It's we got DTF, a great wall of DTF actually over there. A great wall of UVs over there as well. Nice location. I mean, it's doing what we thought it would do. Most importantly, I got to separate the customers from this over here. That's a distraction. Having them people come in here, and then when we was working with that other machine, all them problems that we was having, trying to keep the humidity and all of that together, man, that was a mess. With this new machine, humidity is not even a factor. It's a lot of other things that's not a factor. I would like to recommend that machine after I get the official sit down. I'm just taking my time because after I'm done with this, I am going to be printing. I'm going to be here probably till like 2 o'clock in the morning. If I did miss a comment, I'm sorry. I would pick up the phone, but I don't want to mess up the angle. Just get there. I'm on bed rest. I fell last week landing on a really hard object, so I'm still very sore. Just gifted. In Jesus' name, I hope that He puts praying hands. I'm putting my praying hands on you, even though I'm not there, and that the Lord puts His praying hands on you and heals you very quickly. That sounds painful. Get your rest. Take as long as you need. Recuperate to the fullest. You know why? Because when you're at 100%, you're at your best. And I can only imagine. Hopefully you guys don't mind that. I do pray for people. I do, I talk about the Lord. But we ain't gonna talk about all that. But I'm gonna make time. Gotta make time. Rest up. Rest up. Rest up. Y'all, Seek for real ain't gonna call me back. Seek, if you here watching this live, I tried to call you. And they my witnesses too. I got witnesses, brother. Ryan, seen that you did go live, man. I haven't really been on watching social media as much as I've been making social media in these prints. Sometimes I set up these cameras and forget that they're on, which is another beautiful thing about it, because you can just let it sit there and record whatever it is you're doing. I'm gonna just able to see the comments. Before I had this hookup and it was on the other side of the room, I could not get the comments to come up on this TV. It would blink or flicker or something, but it wouldn't actually show the comments. Anytime, just gift it. Rest up. Alright, so let's stop the anticipation. I'm gonna press one on the green and the red. He gave me full control of logo design, flipping the logo designs, switching the colors. I mean, he just said make sure he has the Italian green, which is what I showed you guys. You got witnesses. All right, see, play around. You're gonna find out. Michaela got my back. All right. That was for you, see. But I want to see how this is gonna look. Like I said, he did give me full range except for the Italian green. So I'm gonna stamp the same one on the green, and now the white and the black and the gray, so he'll have one of each. I think initially where I had left off, where I was talking about this job, is he wanted some shirts for the crew, so that's what I'm doing, some shirts for the crew. But he also wanted some shirts to sell because his name is popping around here, and people will actually buy his merchandise. The problem is, and this is with the same lady that actually played him on the order, she didn't put the shirts in no type of packaging. She didn't leave her card. it was really no professionalism. I'm not knocking you if you just now getting into the industry and you just trying to figure it out. At least do some due diligence and go back on like YouTube or any of these other social media platforms and find out what it is you should be doing if you're going to secure a job. A lot of money be left on the table, y'all. And it don't be because it wasn't the right sale or that person didn't have enough money. It was you failed to upsell. You failed to bring something to their attention. So that's pretty much how I seal the deal. Another tip. My wife was we were talking yesterday when she got off work, and I did this hoodie for this company, and you'll see it on the social medias. I thought the hoodie was cold-blooded. I actually did 4 mock-ups, and the basis of that live was, when I was on that live, was to tell people you want to hand them something tangible. You don't want to just give them a mock-up. A mock-up is cool if this is a customer that you've been working with for years or even a couple of jobs, right? But if you're going to seal a deal, if you're going to go get a big job or try to get a big job, you do not want to send a mock-up, basically a screenshot of a shirt with their logo on it. Y'all see I got my logo on, right? So I don't care if I haven't talked to them ever. I'm going to somehow, some way, incorporate the colors of their business, something that looks like their logo, and something that's worded like their logo, and I'm going to present it to them. Tangible, in hand. Here, feel this. Look, soft, right? You like it? The color's popping, vibrant. Yeah, this is what I offer. I'm not going to send you a screen picture mock-up. Place It works great to show a customer what it would look like onto a shirt. Don't confuse it with that. I'm saying if you're going to go and try to seal a job, take the job, get the job, because they may already have somebody else that's very professional and could run circles around you. So you got to bring your A game. These are tips and tricks, y'all. I ain't running my mouth, but hopefully somebody out there listening. All right, let's do this a large. I ain't going to do it backwards. Just 5 years ago, everybody and their mom was trying to figure out how to sell a shirt. Y'all remember that? Just 5 years ago, we was taken over by COVID and had to stay in the house. We couldn't really do too much. Y'all remember that? Just 5 years ago, DTF was actually coming out again and people were using converted printers. Y'all remember all of that? It's the reason for me saying everything that I'm saying. In other words, competition, that's right. Oh, she has it too tight. No wonder you couldn't close it. Y'all, the pressure ain't supposed to be that heavy. I had this set for something else, probably super color or something. Might have been super color. Last shot press on. Let me get something like this off with it. That could have been something else too. I might have got in trouble for that. I might have should have lived with that. So you know how the actual manufacturers get into the inbox? I was rubbing down like this, right? I was doing this on one of them lives. He was like, the manufacturer gets in my inbox. He was like, I see you having trouble with your what I just did. He said, your film is bad, your powder is horrible, and your curing process is just straight down terrible. It made me feel some type of way, so I addressed that when I got on that live. I told y'all I just got blocked from, we won't bring their name, but yeah, that's clear right there. All right, here's something that may shock you, may not notice this. I'm not sure if this is gonna work for y'all that's getting DTF from anywhere else, but if you get KRISPY PRINTZ DTF, you'll be able to do this. What I do with this, throw this away. I used to use a canvas. I used to use a Teflon sheet. The only thing I really want to use now is T-Seal. Whenever it comes, I'm going to try that out. Shout out to Will once again for that. He keeps recommending, Mike, with your DTF, T-Seal makes it all. I'm like, my stuff feel buttery, soft, smooth, and all of that. I'm going to close this without anything, and I'm going to just let it talk to this shirt for about 5-6 seconds. See what the conversation be like. Oh, it was a great conversation, wasn't it? Now my image is embedded into the shirt and it didn't do no damage. I'm not telling you to do this with everybody's DTF. I can't say that, nor can I recommend that, but I know with mine's. You see what's going on. Barb, what's going on? How are you doing? So this is the red one. And the logo's gonna flip. Don't worry about this getting drowned out. He knew that that was gonna happen. It's gonna pop elsewhere. And the majority of the shirts are black and gray. So that was a red one. Let's do a white one. Y'all tell me what y'all favorite is after I press them. We're gonna do them all the same size too. So we started with large. We're gonna continue with large. How are you doing, Barb? You got anything going? You gritting? Are you working on anything? I should ask. How is the weather? I know over here it's raining. That's why I keep asking how the weather is. Where's my large? I got a large? Here we go. Large. Woo woo. Yeah. For those that are on social media, can you please just drop some tips? What should be done and should not be done on social media lives? Maybe I need to freshen up, a refresher course. The same as with the red being drowned out, of course the white will be drowned out. It's going on a white shirt. I know this. We ain't gonna state the obvious. It's just so he can get a feel for what it would look like. So I think I didn't even finish telling you guys when I went to talk to this guy, because he makes limoncello. I've never had limoncello. I've only heard this stuff in movies, I swear. He said he makes limoncello cake. So, well, they don't say cake, they just say, you want a little slice of limoncello? I'm like, well, what's that? Oh my gosh, y'all. OMG. It's off the hook. No, I didn't use any brushes or anything else either. I know somebody gonna say something about that. Lord. I gotta stop being conscious about what these folks gonna say about me. Doing good. I gifted all day. It's beautiful here. Oh, you gritted all day? That's what's up, Barb. I know you was getting to the bag. If there's one thing I do know for sure, is Barb is gonna get to the bag. She ain't playing, alright? That's what's up. I kinda slept in today, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause I knew I was gonna be here till 3 a.m. I don't have to do this step that I'm doing. I do it for OCD reasons, if that makes sense. And he was like, well, it's not a hot pill. It's a warm pill. It's being peeled. It's done. Listen, I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing is going to last longer than the shirt, its actual self. Once again, I'm just going to close this, and it's white. So let's hope that the top of this platinum is what it needs to be. Hopefully it is. I'm going to let the top of this sing to this shirt for about 5-6 seconds. You know. Let them talk, get acquainted. Alright, yeah, no burn marks on nothing crazy. Check her out. You guys are gonna have to let me know which one is your favorite color. Lint roller, yes. We right here. Okay? There's like no feel. When I say there's no feel when you do it this way, there's no feel. Like, no feel. I done wrinkled up Barada. Barada, if you watch it, man, this was not on purpose. Alright? And tomorrow when I bring you your shirts, I want limoncello, alright? But when I did go to him, I keep going away from him. Let me get back to it. When I did go to him with all these different things that he pressed, the hats, the cups, the mugs, whatever, to show him what I offered, I was trying to get him to actually press a hat and press a shirt because he had the thought in his head that he was already going to make his own merch since he had got played. I'm talking about Barada. If you guys missed it, you're going to have to rewind it all the way back. I'm sorry. But he got played by this chick that said she was going to be the next stalls, and it didn't turn out like that. Kind of went left. She took his money and ran. Now we gonna do great. Let me see. Real right. Packaging and presentation is everything. For sure, for sure. I throw new clients keychains, grinders, etc. Yeah, that part. You know what's even crazier than that? I used to do memorial shirts. You know memorial shirts? Y'all know what I'm talking about. And on memorial shirts, I always felt bad because I was doing a memorial of a person and just give them that shirt. So what I would throw in there is some keychains. And I would start using other images. At first, I was doing the same image that they would send for the memorial. Then I was like, not everybody gonna want a keychain to that. So let me just throw another image. And then it would be like Grizzly Grizzly PRINTZ, or I would throw, it got to the point, bro, where I was putting in extra material for people. I was giving them vinyl. I was giving them sublimation paper, sublimation ink. I was giving whatever extra I had, I was throwing it in there and pushing it out. Real right. Like Stalls, sounds like Flash Custom LLS. Well, I don't think I'm familiar with them. May or may not be. No, well, yeah, and the reason can't even tell you why I said Stalls. Maybe because I want a new press, and I want a Stalls heat press. I want to grab another Amazon press. Oh, what I said, he's trying to be the new Stalls. Or if you're trying to be, all right. Y'all just see me figure it out in real time on camera, see? Ain't no fluff. This shirt is funny. Anybody got any tips for social media? Be a whole lot of folks on here. Are we all still trying to figure it out? Yeah, that might be the best one. Flash Customs got like 4 years ago. Okay. Oh, they got you like 4 years ago. Tragic. I would love to know more about that story. How they get you? How many shirts am I pressing? 50. And 20 aprons, but the aprons I don't think came. I gotta go check the mailbox. They may have came. I was getting them via Amazon, y'all. Shh, don't tell nobody. Even though I just told the world. I love how you don't feel nothing. Best feeling in the world. What your shirt feel like? Nothing? Like screen print? I think we've had this debate before. What's number one? Sublimation, embroidery, screen printing, DTF now, HTV, blinging, rhinestones. What's y'all number one to go to? This is what it would look like on that Grado. Barada, lead a gun, take the cannoli. How's my accent? I'm working on it. I'm trying to get it together for them. In the end, we're going to pick our favorite color because that's going to be the most that I'm going to do of that color, aside from black. We know it's going to pop on this black because them colors is just, sheesh. All right. Large black. I'm also doing a couple hoodies for him as well. That I'm just throwing in extra. They're getting a lot of extras. He's going to end up with probably like a good 5 or 6 shirts extra after this. I'm doing them all large. This way, once you guys pick, that's going to be the majority that he's going to get of that color. And all participation from everybody is greatly appreciated. Y'all please be liking this video and all that other stuff that I forgot to be saying all of this time trying to promote myself. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the gifts earlier, Levi. The sublimation printer, you saying something about the white. I completely forgot about it and kept going, brother. My bad. Wasn't on purpose. I'm just trying to get back in the swing of things. And so, what's y'all favorite? A lot of folks say, Mike, your favorite has to be DTF. No, I'm still a newborn. Well, I'm not even a newborn. I'm a toddler at this point. So I'm learning the ins and outs and intricacies with direct to film. Fun journey. It's just, it's a lot going on. I still stand by everything I said, except for I would not be switching to DTF. But as far as like the maintenance, as far as like being, knowing what's wrong with it or who to call if something goes, if something's not working, there's a big old truck outside my store, or outside my shop. That's the difference. All right, in black. So I do need my lint roller. I don't have it on me. It's gonna need some good lint rolling action, but whew! Oh my gosh! All right, let me do that. That was one press, y'all. That wasn't even with the second press on. Let me throw the second press on. Absolutely no feel. If you have had my DTF transfers from before, I did switch the formula up. We went with more expensive inks and new film. As of recently, and this is after you too, T-Town Tints, I know you're on here. And it's made a world of, it's a difference. It's always a difference. Calculating this stuff, trying to figure out the best formula, and then having CAD Link. CAD Link was the biggest, you know, the biggest upgrade to the shop, because now we could do that smoke effect, we could do the knockouts, we could do a lot of the other jobs that we weren't able to do. Sublimation and flock for hoodies. We were right. That's the hook right there. That's a whole lot of money right there. What he just said. If you know, you know. If you don't know, y'all might need to browse and go all the way back to the sublimation and flock videos, try to pick up some gems and try to get that stuff out there. People love that. Plus it sells for a great price. Right here we have 4 colors. I'm gonna bring them up to the camera one by one because I'm not moving the camera. And you guys let me know which one your favorite. Alright? I know we just all just seen them. But I think that black, that's gonna be hard to match that black. Because the black actually highlights all the colors. I don't know, the gray though. The gray might be in there. White. Alright. Red. Right here, okay? Wow, that pops. Yes, I use CAD Link for DTF and white toner printer. Yes, I just started using CAD Link. We had the little subscription, the trial, and it wasn't ripping the files as fast, so I wasn't, you know, really excited about it. But then after the trial expired and we got the official program for CAD Link, man, that thing's a dream. It's like a design studio in there. You can knock out black, you can change the colors, you can add letters. It's so much stuff you can do in that CAD Link. And no, it's not for design purposes, but to change and do some things in a pinch when you're trying to get that done and ripped so you can send a file to get printed, makes a difference. All right, so red. See, I keep talking, I keep falling back. Hey there, bro, how's it going? It's going. I'm doing DTF. Are you in the print industry? All right, so y'all, that was the red. If you like the red and it's your number 1, please let me know. Here's the gray. I don't know. See, the gray and the black is going to be close for me because it highlights all the colors and you can see it and it looks really, really nice. Bobby, how you doing? Thank you for tapping in. Greatly appreciate you. That is nice. It's nice. I'm saying it like I'm about to be rocking all of these shirts. I keep shouting out Barada because recently he has started following me and he's watching me on YouTube. I'm not sure right now. I know that kitchen is booming. It's Friday. And they're eating good. The black. All right. I thought it was the gray. The white is my least favorite because the middle part where the white and the white actually clashes, I really don't like that. I mean, it's not too much of a bother, but least favorite is white. This is for me. Second least favorite is the red. Same reason, because the red drowns out the red. Number 1 for me, I don't know, y'all. It's close. It's between gray and black. Let me see what y'all saying. What y'all think? Y'all tell me. Gray and black? Okay. Michaela, thank you. Yes. Precious Pieces, what's going on? Thank you for tapping in. Greatly appreciate you. In here getting it done. Nicole! That's what Barb said. Yeah. Black gonna be number 1 for me. Alright, so currently I was asking them to choose which color is the favorite. I'm gonna give y'all a second and let y'all go ahead and choose. I'm gonna get more than a couple inches. black might be doing it. It might be doing it. But I knew it was gonna pop when I did those aprons yesterday with this. I was like, that black apron looks fire. Cause essentially I was gonna do like a green, white, and red apron. The way I was gonna go all out the top. And I was like, that's too much. An apron gonna be washed. It's gonna be getting food on it. That don't need to be that pretty. It just need to be black, waterproof, and make sure that logo don't go nowhere. So that's what we did. Black, okay, black it is. Thank you for your participation. Greatly appreciate you. I guess we'll cut up the next logo, place them on the shirts. What I'm doing right now is just what I'm getting ready to actually send him. I'm getting ready to send him pictures so he can see it for himself. And I'm doing this on the camera. I'm gonna do it for the hoodies, for the other logos, and I'm gonna get up off of here so I can blast my music. So when it comes to the print industry, I think I asked this question already. What is your guys' favorite? I know Barb likes embroidery and screen printing. If I had to choose, she would probably say screen printing. Am I right, Barb? Hopefully I'm right a little bit. Just a little bit. I cannot wait to go to Los Angeles. I love going out there. White's definitely not it. I feel like this is nice in a showcase. Like, this is nice on TV. This is nice on playset. This ain't nice in real life because it's only like one wear for real. I don't know, it could be. There's some people that like white. Now don't confuse this with the mock-ups I was just telling y'all about when you go to the restaurant. See, I had already took him something in. That's how I was able to secure the job. Now this is my form of a mock-up that I'm sending back. This is what your stuff about to look like. I'm doing this for you. So now we're gonna switch subjects. I've started doing subjects in my lives because I feel like I can't just sit there and be completely quiet. I got to say something. I'm not one of the people that fall asleep on lives and let people watch me sleep. I don't know what that's about, but it's a new trend with the youngins. Let's go to a new topic. I'm gonna stick with DTF. We're gonna talk about it. My new favorite is still HTV. Even though you haven't seen me. And shout out to the Crafty Challenge. Man, my cameo, what's wrong with you? Was not working, was not performing, was not hooking up, didn't want to do his thing. Breezy, you nearly escaped because I was gonna get with you. Trust me. I ain't talking smack, but we had the Crafty Challenge last week or the week before. Go over to the Crafty Brick and follow. And I didn't get to perform because my machine would not cut on for nothing. So it left me out of the actual challenge. But you know Mike was going to stay around and talk, and that's exactly what I did. I stayed around. Ooh, I really should have adjusted that. And talked with them. Had a great time, honestly. But I have been invited back in December, and I'm going to be ready. I'm even buying a new vinyl cutter for this challenge. The reason that was so tough to close is because I'm about to get a different brand. I haven't adjusted the pressure, y'all. I've been running my mouth this whole time. I'll be right back. Just need something to knock this heat off. And the winner is black for sure. It just looked better, y'all. I can't, you know, you could throw this on some J's. You mean throw some J's on with this? Feel happy and confident about yourself. Is the closing press or the final press necessary? A lot of people say it's not, but I do it anyway. Blame it on my OCD. That's the second time I just said it, I know. But it's the truth. No carrier sheet, no Teflon sheet, no nothing. 5 seconds. I'm gonna let the top of this plane talk to this sweatshirt. Just for about 5 or 6 seconds, so they can get it plenty. DTF, new subject. You guys noticed when I first got in here, I was scared. I was scared of DTF altogether, all right? Only because the learning curve, the stuff that could go wrong, the issues that people had, the horror stories that I was hearing back then. That's in there nice. I want to show y'all that again one more time because that's in there. Like, that's never going anywhere. Can you see that? Can you see that? Tell me you can see that. Can you see that? OCD, yeah, OCD. Yep. Sometimes it be popping out. But I feel like I gotta get that closing press. I wasn't a fan of it. So we're gonna go into story time with this subject because it's gonna be easier for me to explain to y'all. I was not a fan of direct to film. I'm gonna tell you why. 3 reasons. The first one, I was just stubborn in my way. I was in my own way. I thought HTV was everything and all I needed in life. There's nothing wrong with just having HTV for those that are just rocking with HTV. Let's not get that misconstrued. There are multimillionaires around here, walking, talking, breathing, doing way better in life solely because of heat transfer vinyl and nothing else. That I don't even need to repeat. Just look at the interwebs and the people that's actually using HTV to this day. They making some real money. But DTF, to not have to weed all of the extras out and to get all these multicolors, I was kind of skeptical. Like, when I first got my first few prints, y'all gotta know this, because not all DTF is created equal. Some of them were at the stage I'm just now at, literally. Some of them were at this stage already. Where others, where if you throw that thing in the washing machine, that stuff gonna wash off. Your image gonna peel. It's not gonna look right. The colors ain't gonna be popping. It's not gonna be as vibrant. You know, that was the talks with DTF when it first came out, for me at least, anyway. I had a chance to actually hop out there and sell ink, powder, and film before everybody went crazy over it and when it was first converting printers. The only issue I had with that is it felt too gimmicky. It felt like I was getting ready to take these people money knowing that there was going to be a problem. Fast forward a few years later, and that's exactly what happened. There was a lot of people that got swindled, that got their money took, machines that didn't work. They spent thousands of dollars. It's now one big paperweight, like heavy paperweight that we could probably roll outside, but we couldn't roll it out them doors because if that falls on somebody, I'm definitely going to jail. But big old paperweights. And then there was some that actually performed like they're supposed to, which some of those machines are out to this day. But those are the industrial machines, like the one that's all the way back there. The name of that is the UFO. I can't say I recommend anything yet. And the reason I say that is because I need to work with it for at least a year. I need to know when everything goes out, how to fix everything so I can regurgitate it to y'all. And that's what I have planned on doing with that machine right here. this parts machine up here. That's what I'm gonna call that. But yeah, it didn't do what it needed to do. I think that machine we had over there for about 5-6 months. Then it was out the door. Maybe it might have been a little bit longer. I might be shortchanging it by a couple of months, but the problems that we had with that machine makes that machine look like, I don't know, a $3 million machine back there, because we don't have no issues. I'm gonna knock on some wood. That's what I was doing. That's real wood, knocking on the real wood. We don't have no issues with that. The only issue that I had with that big one back there is one dampener. And hey, that's what it was. Yeah, I got the Pro Color DTF. I have a Pro Color DTF. Barbara, right? Y'all, I'm staggering around. I need to really get into this workflow. So let me cut up the other DTFs so y'all can see this other image and grit to it. But being against DTF kind of hindered me. And being stubborn and not wanting to switch from HTV kind of hinders me. But I still say HTV is my favorite. I don't mind weeding. I do not mind that. I don't mind the cutting out. What I do mind is that loud machine when it's cutting. I didn't at first until I started noticing all the quiet machines out there. I'm like, well, dang, it ain't gotta be that loud. It ain't gotta sound like it's dying. And then they come up with a quieter one. I'm like, really? Now the program for the Cameo, because I'm just gonna put that out there, is the best program out there. If you're trying to do some design, some real learning designs, like some stuff that you can sell, because I've designed everything in Silhouette before I switch to any other program, that's definitely the way to go. I like Cricut. Cricut can be hooked up to a telephone, and you can print, you can do all that extra stuff. You can't do that with no daggone Silhouette design. The whole reason I'm even bringing it up is to let y'all know I'm still in my vinyl bag. So Breezy, if you on here sneaking around, when I see you, girl, I'm gonna see you. We're gonna have to have us a, I'm gonna have us a layering challenge. We'll see who put the layers down quicker. If you're just now tuning in, where are you watching from? I'm currently cutting up some DTFs for Barada. I did a couple of real mock-ups. If you were here in the beginning, you know what I'm talking about. So he can see it. But ultimately, we're getting ready to press up a lot of black. A couple of hoodies. Oh, I forgot the green. I do got the green here. I got the running my daggone mouth. I got the Italian green on here. Y'all didn't even get to see the Italian green. But it's gonna be sort of the same fate as it was with the red and the white. The green is gonna get drowned out. I'm gonna press up this for y'all. I can't just not have the Italian green out there. This is what it looked like. And that's a big one. Or a big fella right there. Let's go down to large. All right, so what y'all want me to talk about? You want me to keep on going, keep on rambling? Or y'all actually want to talk about a subject? Y'all want to talk about something? Y'all want to discuss something? How you get live for a day, go live, get all the recognition, and then get blocked. I had the ability to do live in one day, get all these gifts, all these people on this daggone live in one day. For the next day, for me to be suspended. That's crazy. I want to add the X tool, PS2. Oh man, how did I skip up? And in fact, I think it was Brother Nolan. I don't know how to, I guess you probably can't scroll comments on there. I missed some comments, y'all. I got to look at the screen. Or you know what? I'm gonna join my live on this other phone. The whole thing is not messing up the camera angle. I don't want to readjust it. Let me hop on here and see what was said. Continue. Oh no. sorry, I was trying to hook up to the TV. We couldn't have that. Alright, I'm gonna go back and read these comments. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. Alright. Ooh, I'm gonna give myself a heart. Y'all give me a heart now. Or 100 or something. Y'all see these extra little things on the side? Y'all gotta use them. Ooh, that's what happens when I don't hold it down. It does all of that extra. And it's because it's not nailed down to its actual wooden bench. I've moved it time and time again. Alright, gray and black is my favorite. Barb. I like white. Really quiet one now. Yes, Silhouette does have a quieter machine as advertised. Not super quiet, but it don't sound like, you know, like it's getting choking on a chicken bone or something. It scared me too. Someone claimed they got cancer from printing DTF. Woo! That is the elephant in the room. Oh my gosh, I forgot to peel this off. I was doing too much talking. Is it ruined? Let me see. No, it's not. It could be a cold peel too. Oh my gosh. I'm being sarcastic, y'all. All right, we're gonna press this in on here. I did hear that, and there was a lot of talks of that, but you know what? I ain't gonna speak on that, and let's just hope that, you know, that was a hoax. Let's hope that, you know? I'm not too sure on that. I honestly haven't seen anything since that post. And that was a little bit of time ago, so we should know something if something really happened. You would hope somebody would update us, but yeah, it is what it is. It's kind of gimmicky. All right, see how the green drowns out the green? That's the same thing that happened with the red and the white. It stands out a little bit, like you can see it say something, but if you like back here, let's take her back. Try to stay in focus of the camera. If you back her, it just say take the cannoli. And you can see it say something up there, but you don't know quite exactly what it say. That's why I did very, very small numbers of the actual colors that was in the logo. And I did a lot more of the black and the gray because I knew that those colors would actually pop. Here's the downfall about that. The other logo has the same things, right? And I didn't flip Barada to make it white. I meant to, but I didn't, and the job's due tomorrow. So he's gonna get very limited amount of this design because it has that black in there. It's going to stand out on the black, which I'll show you guys on live. It's gonna stand out a lot better than this. But yeah, I'm still gonna give them to him, see what he thinks, see if he wants to sell them, how he feels about that. That was one press and it's in there. We ain't even gonna take a picture of that one. Not a fan. Alright. Check that out. So that Pro Color, I've been wanting a desktop DTF. And I don't know which way to go, y'all. I've heard some issues though with the Pro Color, but everybody's experiences with these machines is that's another topic for a whole nother day too. Some people is working that machine like that machine works back there. I don't know if it was just a better build or maybe I got the 1997 model and they got the 2025 model. I don't know if that was the case. I'm not too sure, but these machines aren't treated equal. But I'm interested. Are you guys having any trouble with your Pro Color? I've heard people say Pro Color. Or do you think that's the absolutely best desktop? I did a video where I went to the expo a couple years ago, or what's that? I went somewhere and had the opportunity to talk to the people with Epson and got to unveil their desktop DTF. But I have yet to see anyone with the Epson desktop DTF printer. I don't know if it just costs too much money or if people ain't purchasing it. If they scrap the idea or what. I haven't seen nobody with it. Naya, Florida, thank you for tapping in. I'm sorry somehow I had missed your comment. Barb, I'm going to add the X Tool PS2 to the shop. Yes. A lot of people are using those, the X Tools for the keychains and things like that. That's a good, I've heard a lot of good stuff about the X Tool. I got some people up here that do laser cutting. I wouldn't personally, I'm not gonna get into it. That's another avenue, but I'm not knocking it either. I don't want to get it misconstrued. I ain't knocking it. That's you do you. In fact, I think it was Brother Nolan. Thank you, Michaela. Y'all please thumbs up, 100 up. Ask questions if you got any questions. Barb, my Cameo Pro 4 isn't super loud. I have a Cricut Maker and a Romeo as well. Okay, so the Romeo is the one I was talking about. It's super quiet, and that's probably the machine I would like to purchase. But my Cameo 4 isn't loud, but you can hear that thing cutting. I can barely hear the Cricut cutting at all. Like, barely hear it. If you had a dark green, it would show up. I thought that too. They were bent on this Italian green. This is his original colors. This, like, he was specific about that green, that red, you know? And the only flex was the color of the shirt. When I showed him and told him it was gonna be this color green, he was like, it looks like Italian green to me. But still, even with a darker green, I'm not really a fan of color, that same color on the same color, unless it's black. And I need to broaden my horizon with that, because yellow on yellow could be fire, who knows, you know? It's all about how you rock it. Yeah, if you way back, it don't look centered. Which one? And then I'm holding it crooked too. I'm not holding it like this. And I'm trying to look at a different angle. And see how the words is in the middle? It's like right across the fat part of the belly. No. No. It's centered though. I guarantee you it's centered. It may have been the angle and the way that I was holding it, but it's definitely centered. I just don't like how the green mutes out the green. The only time it really pops for me if it's black on black. I love black on black. I don't know what that is, but I just love it. The issue, this is Barb LaFawn responding to a DTF comment, I believe. We'll start all over. Pressing this new one. The issue is they don't do the daily proactive maintenance. What does the daily proactive maintenance look like for the Pro Color, Barb? I'm going to let you guys know what the daily maintenance is on that machine back there. Because this one, y'all want to shoot the daggone machine. For that, all I do is I move the print head over. You can wipe along the actual print heads, not the print head itself, but along or around the print head, because you're going to have ink build up. There's like a little scraper bar up front. We wipe that off with some cleaning solution, refill it with some capping solution, move the print heads back in place, and that's the gist of our actual daily maintenance. So when we start up the machine that next day, we do 2 normal cleans, 2. We do the little test to make sure all the bars is in there. If you guys do DTF, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't do DTF, you're probably completely lost, and I apologize. Maternity shirt. That is a 5XL. Don't be saying that. That's my friends, okay? Maternity shirt. Lord, you just choked me up. That's the only comment I did see up there. Tragic. But there's not really too many, there's not too much maintenance to do to that machine. That's the beautiful thing about it. Every job that that machine is supposed to do, that the sensor is censored for, is actually working on that machine. So it makes it nice. A better printing experience, I can tell you that. 7 Davis, thank you. Appreciate you. You got your own spot now. Yeah, I've had a couple of spots. This is not my spot solely. This is a family. I'm going to put it to you like that. I did break it down. If you guys are members of my page, there was a video that I actually disclosed this whole setup and what's going on with me and how I move from store to store, all that. So if this is your first time, please browse around. consider becoming a member. Subscribe, follow, like, all that good stuff. Appreciate you. And Barb, I haven't had any issues with mine. See? And that's how I feel about that machine. But this machine, which everybody seems to be getting now, like I said, they might have a 2025 model. I don't see them having as many issues. Barb, just normal stuff like you with the big DTF system, no matter the DTF printer. There will be issues at some point, that part. So do not hop into this if you are not a little bit mechanically inclined. In other words, what Barb and I are both saying. No, you don't have to go graduate from DTF school, but you need to know, could it be that wire? Could it be that wire? Because technical support don't notice. All right? Anybody that's getting any of these machines, they're getting drop shipped. I don't care if it's the desktop. I don't care if it's the big industrial. They're getting dropped from China and from Japan and from other countries over here. So you do have some tech support. You do have some people that know what they're talking about. You do have some companies who actually have the printer in office and actually have experienced these problems. But that's far and few in between, as far as my experience goes. You don't get to the machine that I got to by accident. I got to the machine that we got to this machine from the failed machines from before. If that makes any sense to y'all. And the problems from before. And the people that was supposed to know what was going on and didn't know nothing about the machine. And that's how we found out it was being drop shipped. Like, oh, you guys really aren't the ones responsible. So this is gonna pop really nice on here, and it's really huge. You gonna say maternity? Lord, I'm done. Tragic. I am done. Here goes Seek, y'all. I'm gonna put him on camera. Hold on. Hold on, Seek. Oops, Lord Jesus. Hey, you live. Yeah, you live. Because people was asking about you, brother. And they was like, where is he at? We ain't talked to him. We ain't seen him. I said, I'm going to call him while I'm on live. So you need to tell everybody that was asking about you hi.
What people?
On live. They hear you.
I don't know what you talking about, bro.
You a celebrity, man. Just say hi.
Hi.
Nah, man, you won't give him that dry ass hi. Excuse my language, y'all. Put some emphasis on it, brother.
Hi, how you doing? What's going on? Long time no see. I don't know who you are. Hi.
Y'all, that's my brother from another mother. That's his voice. Y'all said y'all want to hear him. You are hearing him. All right. Barb LaFawn, Michaela's in here. There's a couple of people. Hold on. Let me. 7 in here. Let me see. Hold on. Naya's in here. Barb is in here. I believe she's the one. No, not Barb. Just Gifted actually asked about you by name. And she asked how you was doing.
I'm good. For the most part. How's everybody?
Oh, they're saying hi. They're saying hi back. So it look like you need to come and hop into this live, man, and say hi. All right, I'm on YouTube, brother.
All right.
All right. Later. See, I told y'all he was gonna call back. I knew he was, and he did. I don't know where I was at in conversation, but I said it was gonna pop, and it did. I know it's huge. It looks huge. Dang, that looks good. I would rock it. But usually with white, it's a one and done. You got to be an extra careful person. Ain't no tomato sauce, no candy. I mean, and this ain't for, I'm not saying because you clumsy. It don't even be you most of the time. It be somebody else. The crazy part. It be somebody else that could pull off white. They stand right next to you and wipe their greasy chicken fingers on your white shirt. I'm playing, y'all. I'm just making small talk. But I think that did pop on that white. Everyone that know voice. Everyone know that voice. Yeah, everyone do. See, they talking about you. They know that voice. They know it. I told them I'd be telling them. Now you can see. Now you see it, brother. You see it. We was in here pressing up some burrata. They'll take the gun, leave the cannoli, or I've been butchered it all day. Leave the gun, take the cannoli. We was talking about the actual. See how that green, well, I don't know if you can see it, but the green is kind of muted by the green. The white was muted out by the white, and the red was muted out by the red. And I actually got those color shirts. So I'm in here actually pressing up some of these logos so I can take pictures and show them the order is due tomorrow. And I'm just pressing a couple pieces on live, you know? That's all. That's it. Trying to get that engagement up. TikTok did me something awful yesterday, see? Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about it though later. Can't talk about it right now. I did myself something horrible on TikTok and didn't know like it was that bad. I'm thinking like it's regular. Yes, I'm talking like I'm on the telephone, like it's just you and me. My bad. Not green. No, not green. I mean, this red might pop on here a little bit. We gonna see though, y'all. So when I had this set up at the other store, I have the this laser alignment system. I took it apart. There's like the perfect notch at the top of this platen on the inside. It helps me every time. You know how you go 3 or 4 fingers down depending on the length? That's what I'm speaking in reference to. I'm pretty sure somebody's watching. I'm like, this man, how is he measuring 4 fingers down from the? Because it's like right in here. I'm so comfortable with this zone. I actually line up stuff with this zone. In a lot of my videos, I would tell you to line up your actual transfer with the bolt in the back. And that was on the opposite heat press. That was the first one with a little bit of liftage. And it might have been because I prematurely peeled it. Messed up. Oh, I get to say my line. I'll make the mistake so you don't have to. On YouTube. I'm going to go down with this crispy print again. Closer. Just a closer. For 5 seconds, just so the top of the platen can meet with this t-shirt. Once again, if it ain't crispy prints, I don't know if I would try this. Barb, can you do it? Are you afraid to try? I need somebody with some DTF prints other than mine to see if they could do the same thing. The red wasn't drowned out on this one. I think the red don't look that bad on here. Kind of tomato. Let me see. I'm going to get real close so y'all can compare the reds. I don't think it looked that bad though, for real. Compared to the other one. The other one had a knockout like to it. Let's go back a little bit, y'all tell me. How bad does it look back here? Yeah, the red looks okay. I would definitely, this would be a contender with this design for the red. I would definitely put this on and be like, yeah, I'm confident with that. You could probably sell and get some good bread from that. Alright. And just to show y'all, because I know I haven't. Now I'm going to take you down. Here we go. It's centered. I know I'm holding it crazy, right? And the way I'm holding it at these different angles is nuts, but it's centered, trust me. There's that white one. Oh, centered as well. So yeah, it's kind of doing its thing. It's doing what it needs to do. I'm definitely not doing the white. And I'm definitely not doing the green. I mean, I'm not doing the green. I'm going to do the white with this logo, as you guys have seen. I'm not going to mix any more of these with the actual colors of the shirt because it's going to look horrible, y'all. It's not going to do it any justice. I might swap them out. I do got some bleach dyed at the shop, so I might throw a couple of these on some bleach dyed t-shirts, long sleeves, because the colors will actually pop on that. The gray shirt, I will definitely use the gray shirt. You want me to press one real quick? You want to see it on the gray shirt? Is that what you telling me? I got you. And I got the camera in hand, so it's probably, if you getting seasick or dizzy, I'm sorry. I humbly apologize. Will the outline of the press go away on the red? Absolutely. If I was to press this again, this would match this. But once all of that heat dissipates, now it's going to be smashed down, but they're not going to be able to tell. But I'm showing you right in the center where there was heat. You see how it's starting to return back to its normal color? That box line might be there. I doubt it, though. By the time I finish with all these shirts, because I'm going to lay them on top of each other. But it's going to probably go away. Yeah, gray shirt. All right, we're going to put that on the gray shirt. This one, the Take the Gun and Lead the Cannoli, or are you talking about the original Barada on the gray shirt? Let me put y'all back up here. Okay. There we go. Looks about good. Looks about right. Which one, Michaela? The all three colors or just this big variety? Either. Okay, all right. I think he's gonna be able to sell these. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be happy with the results. However, the colors that are the same colors, that's muting out the graphic, he might not like as much. I wouldn't like it. Being that he's in the city though, right down the street from my house, it's a win-win for him because I can stop before I come out here or on the way going home and actually drop this stuff off to him. Like, yo, check this out real quick. You like this? You know, yay, nay. Give me your honest opinion. Sorry, y'all. This is higher than I am. So when I push it and I haven't adjusted their pressure, it's a lot. But I will leave a couple of words, a couple tips for everybody. If you're new, I try to leave a lot of tips on all my lives. It's your first time, just sealing a job. Remember what I said at the beginning of this live. If for some odd reason you take that money to complete a job and you cannot complete the damn job, excuse my language, get that person their money back and let them go figure out if they're going to go somewhere else, if they're going to stick with you and wait it out. You will have a way better customer clientele relationship that way. Some people understand delays and setbacks. Other people, they don't understand delays and setbacks. Not everybody's patient. That's why the world is filled with so many different people. Here's the gray. My camera is crooked, so I don't want y'all to misconstrue it, but that's what the gray looks like, all right? Out of focus now, but make sure that that's like tip number one, man. He was more let down by the fact that she took the money and ran and didn't complete the job, because he was, in his head, he's a forgiving guy. He's thinking like maybe she just didn't have the money or she ran out of whatever. She spent the money on rent that he actually paid her to do the shirts. It could have been anything, I don't know. So he was actually making excuses for it. He's like, oh, I'm waiting on her to come back. And he gave me the call like, she ain't coming back. I was like, man, I'm sorry about that. But tell the customer what's going on. At the end of the day, if you're serious about this and you want to keep on doing this, you got to make it to where people are going to trust you. Trust your word. Trust your ability to complete the job. You know? I wouldn't want to be worried about, yeah, I like it too. I think this is fire. The gray one is the best one. I should have got some light gray hoodies. Unfortunately, I got black and red hoodies. The red hoodies, I'm not putting this logo on because I'm not going to take that chance. Hoodies is a little bit more expensive and can be used. You know, t-shirts, I don't really... T-shirts can be expensive too, especially these soft styles. I think they're like $7, but with the Store price. They're like, I don't know, $3.50 or something. Anyway, I digress. That's my new favorite word. Let's get back to what I was saying. If you can't complete the job, talk to the person. Don't just leave them high and dry. You do yourself a disservice. You do the next person that's trying to get that job a disservice, and you actually do the chef or the person actually hired you a disservice. And people that's out there trying to get that job, you mess them over too by doing that. So, just tips and words of advice. Y'all, she left. She took, I'm going to tell y'all how much she got him for. He paid like $800. And this is for like 40 shirts, I think. First, she was charging super high. Second of all, she was using Amazon vinyl. Anybody know about the Amazon vinyl? You know it's super thick. It's super, it's like got that plasticky feel, and it's loud, and it crinkles, and it falls off the shirt. The cheap, bad Amazon vinyl is what she used to make his Barada shirts. What brand shirt is that? 50/50. Gildan Soft Style. 65% polyester, 35% Catalan. I may be saying it wrong. King butcher the names. You already know. Okay, 35% cotton, 65% polyester. That was just a different name for it. So mostly polyester, but this is soft and it feels good. It doesn't feel like, you know, I'm always rocking these shirts. This is what I'm wearing now, is soft style. I've actually switched. Every shirt that I've been doing in the last 2 years has been either Gildan Soft Style or Gildan Soft Style 908. I stopped using 908 or 980, whatever that 9 number is with the Gildan. And the reason why is because it shrinks way more than average. I don't know what's up. They say Bella Canvas shrinks. That 980 or that 908 shrinks way worse than that Bella Canvas. Trust me, I don't care what serial numbers is up underneath it. I put that, remember you said I had a wedding dress early? I ain't never gonna let it go. I'm making a shirt. I'm gonna put a saying. Michaela said this is like a wedding dress instead of a t-shirt. Anyhow, that 5X will turn into a 3T by the time you dry it 3 times if it's a 980 Gildan. Don't ask me how I know. Just trust me when I tell you, because I've washed it. And I don't know if you guys remember, I used to go to the laundromat and show you guys how I wash everything, hot, heat, same colors, all in one washer. Drives my wife crazy. She wants to shoot me a couple of times. Towels included. Harsh detergent or a lot of detergent, just because I want to see how this stuff's going to uphold. I want it to defect. If it's going to defect, I want to have that product while it's defective with me, so I can say, oh, you wasn't supposed to do that. And, you know, be able to reason. Instead of a customer calling me and saying, Mike, you know I just washed your shirt and your stuff in the bottom of the wash, right? It's some glue spots where it used to be. Them type of conversations, we don't want to have those. Yeah, maternity, my fault. It's going to be a shirt, I promise you. Let me make sure I miss some more comments. Everybody that tapped in on this live, thank you. I greatly appreciate you. Don't have as much traction on her as I did on TikTok, but I guess if I'm doing this every day around the same time, yeah, it's gonna get back to where it used to be. Ooh, that's a great shirt. No shrink, it won't shrink. But I fall out. It's gonna shrink. Every shirt shrinks a little bit, but it's not gonna be like any other shirt that is shrunk, or where you get the U-neck on the regular. Or you know how your circle neck, your crew neck turned into a V-neck on accident? You don't get that with these. And this one has actually been washed. As I'm pulling out and all of that. Yeah. But y'all, I am getting ready to get to this grit and blast some music. You see what I got in store. Catch me on all other social medias. I will be back live on TikTok sometime. I don't know when. If you're not following me on TikTok, you might want to do that. My lives are a little bit more lit on TikTok for whatever more reason. I don't know if it's the timing of the night, it's the atmosphere. I'm not too sure what it is, but it's KRISPY.PRINTZ, and there's also my tees. Follow both of them on TikTok. You have a great weekend as well, Barb. Everybody have a blessed, productive weekend. If it's your weekend to relax, be relaxed, chill. Do something with the kids. Take them out to eat. Go watch Beetlejuice or something. I heard that was good. It might be a musical, but I heard it was good. Or Wolverine, or bowling, or skating, something with the children. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace. All right. All right. If I could figure out how to turn this off, y'all. I'm on the wrong camera, that's why. Turn into a turtleneck? Yeah, that part. See you later.